Hey guys, welcome back to Jodie Baudek Productions and What's Right with Life. Yay, I promised you she'd be back. So, hey, I want you guys to listen to why you got started in doing what you're doing because your path changed.
My path changed a couple times.
Yeah.
So I went to college, and I danced growing up, and when I went to college, I had decided I was treated by a chiropractor, and I wanted nothing more than to be a chiropractor. And so I got into my sophomore year, because at the time you only needed a associate's degree to become a chiropractor. And so my advisor in chiropractic school told me, well, you don't want to become a chiropractor. They're a bunch of quacks.
Oh, hey, quack.
You should go to osteopathic school. You get the best of both worlds. You can still prescribe drugs and still do surgery, but you can still manually adjust. And I was like, oh, okay. So believing all this, I started doing my research. I started applying to schools. I took my MCATs. I started doing all of that. And because I had to stay summers to keep my jobs so I could finance school, I was a little schooled out. And so by my second rounds of applications to osteopathic school, I was like, I got to stop this. And so my parents about had a heart attack all over me. What are you going to do with a degree in biology, a minor in French and chemistry? I said, I'm going to get a job. And in the 90s you could do that. So I did.
In the 90s.
In the 90s you could do that, yeah. I'm not dating myself or anything, but yeah, so in the 90s you could do that. And I interviewed and got a job at Abbott Laboratories. And so I was making drugs. This is the joke of my life, right? So I was making medications, and I got into that, and for about a year and a half, I was working there, and I decided that I didn't like the corporate life and the corporate structure. That there was something very soul-sucking of it that just didn't resonate very well with my being. And I noticed while I was there, I was not getting healthier. I was getting sicker. And so I needed to leave. And so I started to apply for school again. I started looking at chiropractic versus osteopathic. And I started going to chiropractic school. And so chiropractic school, I got about halfway through that, and I loved it, and it was great. But there was this piece missing, and I started studying acupuncture at the same time. And so, I don't know, it took about 10 years, finally, post-chiropractic school, for me to finish my acupuncture license.
So that means don't stop. You can still do it.
Yeah, keep going. If there's something that drives you and something that you love doing, do it. What do they say? Education is for time and eternity. And that actually was a quote that my old business partner used to use all the time. And it was very right. No one can take my smarts away from me, which is nice. And I can use those tools, thanks to the glorious laws in the state of Illinois, I can use those tools all to my benefit to treat my patients with whatever tool I need in my tool belt I have. So it gives me the capability to be able to offer a lot of things to people. And while I was in chiropractic school is when I started studying yoga.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was then. I thought it was way afterwards.
Yeah, no, I was offered a job teaching yoga because I used to run the club on campus to the massage therapy students. And I said, wow, if I am, tasked with teaching other people who use their hands as a living to take care of their bodies, I should really know what I'm doing. So I took yoga teacher training.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, because I didn't want to hurt anybody. I mean, that's kind of the goal. I mean, yoga is supposed to be something for you that you do for your body, for what your body has the capability of doing, right? It's buildable. We can make it more difficult. We can make it more easy. But it depends on what your body has the capability of doing. And I needed to make sure that I was modifying things and teaching appropriately so no one was hurting themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So that's how I got where I got.
Yay. And now you should go, Wednesday night I think is my favorite night being up here. It's like Grand Central Station going through here. There's so many different things going on, and he'll be doing massage, Sandra's here, you're here, and there's all this stuff going on. It's just really cool. And then we're running classes, and it's just like a beautiful, beautiful collaboration. So I'm so excited.
And it's so exciting, too, as a health thing, too. We're doing holistic gynecology in the office now, which is really great.
Yes.
So this is Sandra Alexandria. She's our associate at the office, and this is her little baby. But starting hopefully in December, we're going to have thermograms for breast health for women.
Really?
Yes.
I got goosebumps. Really?
So that's coming. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys need to come over here.
Yeah, so come on in and get yourself scanned because, we can see changes in vascular flow in the breast, and especially women with dense breast tissue that potentially either haven't had children or don't plan on having children. It's really difficult to diagnose these women off of a mammogram And then you go into the fear cycle of, I get my mammogram, oh, we see something, oh, you got to wait a couple weeks, we're going to do an ultrasound, then we're going to do a biopsy, all for them to say, you're okay. You
That's
know,
so much fear that gets thrown in there.
Tons. And no one ever gives you your thyroid shield if you go get a mammogram. So ask for the thyroid shield. Your thyroid, which sits in your neck, is part of your metabolism, and it's very sensitive to ionizing radiation. And so when they irradiate your chest, it comes to your thyroid, and sadly, you never get the thyroid shield when you ask, unless you ask for it when you go get a mammogram.
Interesting.
I don't know why. That's not standard of practice. They will shield your gonads, right? They shield your ovaries, and then they leave your poor little thyroid when all the radiation comes here. Yeah. So it's just interesting to me that they don't offer it. But so ask for it. If you go, ask for it. Or come here and get a thermogram.
Yeah. Interesting.
Get a thermogram, take a yoga class. It's a win-win.
Right, get a little acupuncture and be like, and then stop in for the bone bath.
Exactly. Done. Healing has happened.
So thank you again. And you guys are going to see a whole lot of her. Love you guys. Bye.